Okay, y'all, we've had several hours of rain. If it looks hazy, that's how it looks to me too. It is such a fine but so much rain right now that it is making just this fogginess. And over the creek back there, I'm not sure if it looks foggy to you, but there's like a real fog or steam or coming off the creek back there. See in front of that big cluster of trees right there, how it looks so light at the bottom? That's the big fog coming off of the creek. Just in behind there. Same way, let's see if we can zoom in enough over here. You see that in behind that fence? How there's like a white haze? I don't know if the camera's picking it up that well. But there's a bit of a haze everywhere, but I can see definite spots like that. And then if you look over into my neighbor's yard, if you look, there's the snow line and then there's the shrubs. You can see that kind of hazy in between area. And that's just a fog rolling through her yard. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And the paths are getting so much bigger. There's a definite thaw area that wasn't there. All that area between, you know, the hot tub and the pool there, that was all snow even last night. That's just this morning melting. And let me tell you, I walked across because I was trying to play fetch with the dog. And it was at least over my knees in that area. And now it's gone. You can see grass. So this is quite the rain. You can see my deck. You couldn't see that at all. That was like 2 feet of snow yesterday. And this morning, a raccoon came running across the path back there. And the dogs went crazy. And I opened the door and thought, yay, my dog's going to scare it off. Well, she dragged me partway down the path. And now my hip is all swollen and a little scratched up. But she did the trick. She scared off the raccoon. It was a big raccoon that was going for my chickens. Look at the lake that's happening. Back by the barn there. Okay, so it is like 10:06 a.m. And I'll come back in a couple hours and show you what today's thaw is doing. By the way, this is too quick of a thaw for anyone that doesn't know about this kind of weather. The ground is still frozen, so it's not penetrating into the ground enough. The falls back there are probably ripping like crazy. We should take a trip back there after too, if I can hobble my way back. But yeah, fingers crossed the snow's gone, but you know, it is going to cause flooding for people, and our basements are probably flooding here. We're on cellars, but they're probably soaked. Anyways, I'll give you an update later. The girls are happy though. See, the girls are okay. All right, chat later. Okay, so it's not raining at the moment, which is really, really nice. And I just want to share with you, 7 hours later, this is what the yard looks like. First of all, look how bright and sunny it is in spots. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at all the grass compared to just what you saw a few minutes ago, what I saw 7 hours ago. And then a look back here where we saw steam this morning off the snow. Look at that. The creek is running. That was all still frozen-y kind of this morning, and fog. No fog in their backyard either. Oh my gosh, and this whole centerpiece is almost gone. Okay, I'm going to hobble with you really quickly down to see the waterfalls because this is going to be amazing. First of all, check out my girls. They are enjoying some sun. And then we'll go check out the water. Here we go. Okay, so here we are in the backyard. There's Miss Maya. Check out these falls. Look at how much they're ripping. Look how much they're ripping, guys. And then this was all snow just this morning. It was still all snow, and it is gone. Okay, let's take a little trip down the path. It is slippery here. Oh, and there's some definite puddles. Look at the water. Y'all remember what my yard looks like typically, right? Look at that. That there, see those trees right there? That's usually all ground. It usually comes out and around like that. There's a bit of pool of water usually here, but that is all ground usually right there. That's how much it's flooding. Now this is normal for spring though. Usually it's more around the April mark. The same way this area here where you see that snow patch and it is all flooded, that is usually all ground as well. Right along this edge here is usually all ground. Okay, not water. But it happens every spring. Now let's take a look way back there. Oh my gosh. Look at those falls. And every year around this time, my husband and his brother, or Brittany's husband, Mike, they talk about getting a raft and going whitewater rafting. They've never done it, but they talk about it every year. Look at that. That's my backyard, guys. Isn't that crazy? And we have this beautiful little fall right there as well. And there's another one over there. But check this out. And this is my path that I usually walk. But you can see it is just a flooded mess. Check that out. OMG. Gorgeous. Really dirty though. You can see that. It's really dirty because it comes from a swamp. But there's my falls.